Good afternoon. I'm Deputy Chief Robert Hendrigan. Welcome to the graduation ceremony for Brockton Fire Academy, Class 2025-01. At this time, I'd like to invite to the podium Father Matt Westcott, one of our chaplains, for the opening prayer.
I invite you all to join me in prayer. Heavenly Father, today we gather with gratitude as we celebrate the dedication and perseverance of these graduates. We thank you for guiding them through the challenges of training, for strengthening their bodies, minds, and spirits as they prepared for this noble calling. Lord, as they step into the duty of protecting and serving, we ask for your divine protection over them. Watch over them in the face of danger, grant them wisdom in moments of uncertainty, and fill their hearts with courage and compassion. May they always be reminded of the purpose behind their calling to save lives, to serve with integrity, and to bring hope to those in need. Bless their families who have supported them along this journey and give them peace as their loved ones embark on this path of bravery and sacrifice. We pray that every fire they face is met with your shield of protection, every rescue they perform is guided by your steady hand, and every call they answer is filled with your love and mercy. May these graduates always walk in honor, humility, and strength, knowing that you are with them in every step, every challenge, and every victory. In your holy name we make this prayer. Amen.
Thank you, Father. I'd like to invite to the podium at this time Dr. Troy Clarkson for our national anthem.
Thank you, sir. Praise God!
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Order! Thank you, sir. Now I'd like to invite one of our new firefighters to the podium for the Pledge of Allegiance, Firefighter Sergio Gonzalez.
Praise God!
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'd like to invite to the podium the Honorable Mayor Robert Sullivan. Sir.
Well, first of all, good afternoon and welcome to the City of Champions. Dr. Clarkson is also the city's CFO, and he has a gift from God to sing. He sang at Fenway Park but he was born here in the City of Champions, so it means more for Troy to come and sing here today than it does at Fenway. Right, Troy? Thank you again for being here. I also want to thank fellow elected officials that are here today. We have members of the City Council that are here, Phil Griffin, Sue Nicastro. I know Jack Lally is here as well today. I know from the state delegation, we have Senator Mike Brady, Rita Mendez, State Rep, Michelle Dubois, State Rep, will be joining us. Bridget Plouffe, our State Rep, is here as well today. Former State Senator Walter Timilty is here today as well. We want to thank them for what they do on Beacon Hill and here in the City of Champions as well. I want to thank the graduates and the esteemed people that are here from Westwood, Stoughton, and Fall River. I know Mayor Coogan very well, and I want to just congratulate all of you that are from those municipalities. But those from the City of Brockton, I applaud you as a lifelong Brocktonian. I thank you for your leap of faith and your calling today. But we would not be here without the leadership of Brian Nardelli, our fire chief. Chief, thank you very much for what you do every day. There is a true family within the fire department, and it's seen every time we come together at different events, sad events, happy events, but the former fire chiefs are always here. Ken Galligan, Richie Francis, and Mike Williams. Chiefs, thank you for being here as well. We have all the deputies and administrators that run the Brockton Fire Department along with the chief. But I also have to thank, and I've said this before, Bill Hill, president of Local 144, and Archie Gormley, retired, former president of 144. I'm a Democratic mayor. I'm a labor mayor. We have an unbelievable union here in the city of Brockton, and I would venture to say it is the best firefighter union, not in the Commonwealth, but in the country. So thank you, gentlemen, for what you do. So I have my chief of staff, Sydney Merrill, here today because we have to go to another event, and she's going to give me the time to leave, Mayor. But I am here because I am thankful for each and every one of you. I thank you for what I said is your calling. And I've said this many, many times. I don't have it in my heart or in my skin or in my fabric to run into a burning building, but all of you do. And you know that when you are called to a building or to a house, there's something traumatic going on. It could be a heart attack, a stroke victim. It could be someone about to deliver a baby, or it could be a massive fire. And we have seen many, many fires. We just had one at 41 Western Street here in the city of Brockton. I know there was a 4-alarm in Stoughton last night with mutual aid. 2 of our apparatus were there as well. But to be able to look at each and every one of you, my only, first of all, thought was to be safe at all times. We have to thank your loved ones, your spouses, your family, your moms, your dads, your guardians, everybody here that have supported you during this career journey. But I also want to just say, be safe. The goal is to do your job, do it well. You have the training, but you need to learn each and every day from the veterans. It's a team that you're going to be joining. Here in Brockton, it's a winning team, and I could say in Fall River, Westwood, and Stoughton, it's the same. The men and women that have served before you have really the skills that you need to emulate and build upon. And you definitely have the tools in the toolbox with the training here in the city of Brockton. You could probably all run a mile in probably 4.5 minutes right now and knowing what Brockton does. But I'm very, very thankful to say you have been trained by the best and the brightest. Now is your opportunity to move forward in your respective careers. Your goal is to become firefighters, and you have achieved that goal today. So I applaud you for that endeavor, but yet the best is yet to come. So continue to really soak in from those that have come before you, those that are retired, those that are active duty, because each and every one of you have the recipe for success. So have a great, fruitful career, be safe, and know that this mayor of the City of Champions is extremely proud and thankful of each and every one of you. And before I conclude, I want to thank Emma Reardon, who works in my office, and her dad, Peter Reardon, here. You're going to see a wonderful film that was produced, and it captures the essence of what it means to be graduates of this wonderful academy. So God bless each and every one of you. God bless our City of Champions in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Thank you, everybody.
Now I'd like to invite to the podium Chief Brian Nardelli.
Well, good afternoon, everyone. What a great event today is. I have to tell you, one of the greatest days of the year here in Brockton is when we graduated drill school. I can't tell you the excitement that's shown through every station in the city on what an incredible day this is. None of this is possible without a lot of our elected officials. Again, the mayor in tremendous speech and his support for the fire service, our state and local delegations, our county delegation. We can't thank them enough for what they do every day. Bill Hill and our relationship, my relationship and the city's relationship with our local 144 is never ending, and that's because Bill and I have been friends for many years, and we can work through many, many challenges. I need to also thank my staff at headquarters. There's when firefighters are getting hired, it's like the rush, the mad rush at headquarters, and there's a lot of things going on, and I think it's important to know that they work endless hours to make sure that gets done. I know we heard the pipes of Dr. Troy Clarkson, but you have no idea the incredible responsibility he has here in the City of Champions to make sure we get the appropriate funding to make sure we can go out and perform our mission every day. So Dr. Troy Clarkson has seen us through. He's a man that will say to me, "Let's go talk to the mayor because this is a great idea," and then we work together with the mayor to get it done. And I can't thank pipes like you wouldn't believe, but in the end, I need him for his day job. So I'd like to just talk real quick to the families of all of you. Welcome to the fire service, not just here in the City of Champions, but in Fall River, Westwood, and Stoughton. The fire service is an incredible calling, and right now, you can take and give them their cell phone bills. You can tell them here, you can pay for your own car now, because they actually have a real job. Get them off your insurance. Quite honestly, I think what you should do today is, you want to take them out and celebrate for their graduation, make them pay, right? Make them pay. That's the best way, right? You guys will go up on that, right? I'm dealing with your first assignments and where you're going. So are you okay with that, for them to do that? Okay, good. This is an important calling. I've had a chance to talk to a lot of the parents, wives, brothers, sisters, relatives. This is a job that obviously you have incredible sacrifice of your physical being, your mental being. You're tired. I was with Chief Carroll in Stoughton last night for 4 alarms, and if I didn't keep moving around today on a regular basis, I might be falling asleep at this podium today. So I'm just happy I'm upright right now. To the recruits, you've had an incredible journey, and I think it's important to understand where you were 13 weeks ago and where you are today. That is all due in part to Deputy Chief Hendrigan and the Deputy Chief of Operations and his incredible training staff. So if we could just give an incredible round of applause for them. They're unbelievable. It's important to understand, Deputy Hendrigan and his staff are there 2 hours sometimes before these guys walk in the door, and they're there umpteen hours after they leave, preparing for the day, the next day, and the days to come. So it is incredible what they do, how they're able to train firefighters and make sure they're sitting here before you today, embarking on this new journey. This is a different world you're entering, and I think there's no superheroes, right? There's no capes. You're not putting in a Superman costume when you leave here, right? You are human beings. We all are. We're going to have our good days. We're going to have our bad days. It happens as much to the chief of department as it does to the newest guy on the job, right? And it's important for you to understand that what you do every day, though, is extraordinary. You're not extraordinary humans, but what you do every day is extraordinary. You have the ability to have a woman who has had her first child, potentially, in her arms, and she would not hand that child off to anyone, but she would to a perfect stranger who's a firefighter. That's very important to understand. That carries with it great responsibility. And that's what you need to know moving forward. Extraordinary comes with great responsibility. And keep that in mind every single day. Because today, tomorrow, the next day, a month from now, you're going to be put into harm's way. And there are decisions by following your office's direction that you will have to make. And those decisions could potentially sometimes lead to life and death. So I've had a chance to meet all of you and work with all of you a little bit throughout your entire program. I can't thank you for your sacrifice and joining our calling, because this is a calling. The mayor spoke of it. This is not something you just pick up one day and decide you're going to do. You have to think about this, and you have to process this and be prepared for this calling. So thank you. I appreciate all of you. God bless this great country. And to the recruits of the Brockton Fire Department, Class 2501, Godspeed.
I'd like to invite up to the podium Local 144 President Bill Hill.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'd like to thank the mayor for being here today, and also like to thank Chief Nardelli for the invitation to speak, as well as all the elected officials that are here. To echo the mayor and the chief, having those elected officials behind us and making sure that we're provided with the right equipment and, the right gear and everything we need to do our jobs is essential, and thank you for that. I'd like to congratulate the families of the new recruits. For some of the families, this is not your first time having a member in the fire service. For some, it'll be your first. As the chief told us, this is an inherently dangerous job, but I want you to know that the drill school that they just went through, pound for pound, is probably the best drill school in the United States. I put these guys up against any other drill school in the country. I see what they do. I don't teach in the drill school. I'm busy doing some other stuff. But the guys that are teaching them, they're out there every morning. They got them running. Like the mayor said, they can probably run a mile and faster than a skeeter running from I don't know what. But they're in the best shape of their lives. And the other thing you should understand is that these recruits are professionals. This is a profession. It is a calling. These recruits are now going to be in their apprentice stage. They'll move on to a journeyman and they'll be masters. And throughout their entire career, they'll always be learning. They'll always be training on new techniques for EMS, following legislation that affects the citizenry, affects the members, affects our families. And I know these recruits are ready for that. So with that, I'd like to congratulate them, wish them a healthy and successful career, and enjoy every day of it. Thank you.
Thanks, Bill. All right, it says here it's my turn. I think the recruits have heard my voice enough, but I prepared a little something. Good afternoon once again. Drill school for this class started off in an unusual way. Day one consisted of attending the funeral for Captain Steve Montero. They witnessed and joined in with the members of the Brockton Fire Department to honor Stevie. What they may not have known at the time is that we were still feeling the loss of firefighter Jeff Albanese. It was indeed a sobering welcome to the fire service. Down front here, we have a seat set aside for Captain Montero, as he was an important part of this drill school. He earned his seat. He's not just a member of my staff, he was a friend. I went to drill school with Steve. He did a lot of work for this drill school before any of you sat in our classroom. He did the background checks. Let me tell you something about Steve. Loved the background checks. He could have been a cop if he wanted to, He knew a lot about you guys, the Brockton guys. He really did. And he was, I can tell you with assurance, he was looking forward to learning more about you. He was looking forward to passing on, because I talked to him about it. He wanted to pass on his 25 years of experience to you. He had a lot of knowledge, and unfortunately, we lost that knowledge. And I can tell you, he would have told you some good stories, too. He always has some good stories. I think he's looking down on us and proud of the work we've done, making you the graduates you are today. He will be missed. I'm happy to see that Steve's kids, Ava and Alex, are here, as well as their mom, Lisa. And they could tell you that Steve would be a little upset with me for bringing everybody down, all right? So let's get fired up. This is a big day, not just for the new firefighters, but for their families and for the departments that they'll be joining. I'd like to take a little time now to thank all those who helped us get here by participating in the training of our newest members. Yes, there's more pages. Thank you, Mayor Sullivan. Thank you to the state delegation. Thank you to the city council members. Special thanks to Chief Nardelli, Deputy Chief Scott Albanese, Joe DiPasquale, Kevin Galligan, Jeff Marchetti, Joe Solomon, and Brendan Weeks for their support throughout drill school. Thank you to my staff, Captain Brian Doughton, Captain Steve Montero, Firefighter Peter Reardon, Firefighter Chris Anderson, and Firefighter Peter Uzo. Peter's retiring next week. Thank you to all the Brockton fire officers and crews that we brought in for demonstration and practical application. Thank you to the staff at the Mass Fire Academy, Brewster Ambulance, Mass State Police for your assistance with training these new firefighters. At this time, I would like all members of the Brockton Fire Department who have participated in the training of these 13 new firefighters to stand and be recognized. I'd like to thank the custodians, the Veterans Services Office, and the Building Department for their assistance in setting up this ceremony. Most of all, I would like to send a personal thanks to my wife, Joanne. She's going to kill me. Without her, I would be lost. She takes care of me, and most importantly, she listens to me, allowing me to vent when I get home. And sometimes, if you know these guys, I really need it. To our newest members, it's been a long 13 weeks. It's been fun, during which you've seen just the tip of the iceberg. I've told you that, right? We've just scratched the surface. It's up to you to build upon what you have learned here for the next 2 to 3 decades. From this day forward, you begin your time as firefighters on probation. The relatively safe bubble of drill school that you have existed in, that's gone. That means from this day forward, you will be in harm's way. You are as prepared as we can make you. It's up to you to be proactive, be professional, and continue to improve upon and hone the skills you have learned here. If you do not practice these skills, you will lose them. They are perishable. I'd like to share with you a quote that I like. It's from a man named Archilochus from 650 BC, a long time ago, but he was right. Here we go. Under pressure, you don't rise to the occasion. You sink to the level of your training. This quote emphasizes that performance under pressure reflects your preparedness, not some spontaneous improvement. So keep learning, please. Know that my door will always be open, and the training division will be here for you for the rest of your careers. Do not hesitate to reach out. Stay safe, and God bless. Now we're going to play you a video highlighting this drill school. Throughout the past 13 weeks, we've taken many pictures. We put together some of those pictures in a video. I'd like to thank Peter and Emma Reardon for their creation of this video. I'd also like to thank firefighter Bobby Orchid for his drone photography. Here we go.
Nobody knows why firemen are firemen. Not even they could tell you why. But it is time somebody tried. Firefighting is the most risky of all dead-end jobs, yet also the one where most workers are most likely to punch in early. It's hard enough to believe that, it's impossible to explain it. Fire and ice are uncomfortable separately or together. Wives hate the hours, kids love the noise, fire and ice. Any day at the firehouse, the bell from hell puts the dispatcher on the horn with a tenement tinderbox address. Into bunker pants, rubber turnout coat, grab the mask and go. Minutes later, you're on site. As others run out, you go in. You'll need all you can carry. The 4-pound axe, a 6-foot hook, the Halligan pry bar. The ceiling concealing the smoldering has to come down, and it's one of those stubborn tin ones. In the scary dark, with heat eating your ears, you are gouging out and tearing loose and pulling apart, gulping air and tasting black. Your windpipe is closing, and you've lost track of which way is out. Is it really worth it? Then there's that night another engine company gets there first. You see this wet-eared Wookiee hot-dogging ahead. His academy boots are still shiny. You lose him inside the crackling dark. You forget about him until your helmet warning bell says, get out. The battalion chief is calling you off. You get out. The other guy didn't. That day, we lost 2. Oh yes, firemen cry, but only briefly. The intercom barks again. This time it's a warehouse, a big, fat, multiple blaze, probably torched. On-site engine men draped with icicles, dragging a 3/4 pre-connect hose hose, are waiting for your big line. Laddermen can't make the building without you. Search, rescue, ventilate. Behind graffiti-fouled walls, you saved what you could, but the raging blaze that wanted to consume adjacent buildings did not, because you were there. Back at the firehouse before cleanup, you and the guys sit a spell, tired but stimulated, drinking coffee, laughing, feeling good about one another. Nobody outside your world can ever know this feeling, and you're doubting even God knows why. You're out of the shower now. Most of the grime and some of the cynicism are down the drain when you hear a strangely familiar voice saying, "It is worth it. It is worth it." And you're hearing this voice, and there's nobody there but you. It's a quiet voice from nowhere saying, for salvaging things and people from flames, I have to rely on your hands.
There's a moment in your bones when the fire takes over. Blood is running, heart is pumping as the battle gets closer. They can say what they want now, 'cause we'll be screaming out, we can be heroes everywhere we go. We can have all that we ever want. Swinging like Ali, knocking out bodies, standing on top like a champion. Keep your silver, give me that gold. You'll remember when I say we can be heroes everywhere we go. Keeping us down is impossible, 'cause we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Oh, we're unstoppable. Yeah. For those of you that want to know what we're all about, it's like this, y'all. This is 10% luck, 20% skill, 15% concentrated power of will, 5% pleasure, 50% pain, and 100% reason to remember the name. He doesn't need his name up in lights, he just wants to be heard, whether it's the beat of the mic. He feels so unlike everybody else, alone, in spite of the fact that some people still think that they know. But no, he knows the code. It's not about the salary, it's all about reality and making some noise, making a story, making sure his click stays up. That means when he puts it down, Tox picking it up. Let's go.
Baby girl, what's your name? Let me talk to you, let me buy you a drink. I'm T-Pain, you know me. Convict music, nappy Bowie. I know the club, close at 3. What's the chances of you rolling with me? Oh,
our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Nah, can I kick it? Thank you, yeah, I'm so grateful. I grew up really wanna go fronts, but that's what you get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't stop me, go hard like I got an 808 in my heartbeat. And I'm eating at the beat like it gave a little speed to a great white shark on shark week. Raw, time to go up, gone, deuces goodbye. I got a world to see, and my girl, she wanna see Rome. Caesar make you a believer, nah, I never ever did it for a throne. That validation comes from giving it back to the people. Now, sing this song and it goes like, raise those hands, this is our party. We came here to live life like nobody was watching. I got my city right behind me. If I fall, they got me. Learn from that failure, gain humility, and then we keep marching.
Can we go back? This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Go back. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. We'll fight till it's over. So we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You could beat the world, you could beat the war. You could talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You could be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you gon' find yourself
Standing in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah,
'Cause you burn with the brightest flame.
yeah,
And the world's gonna know your name.
yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through with a smile.
You could be the hero, you could get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name.
'Cause there's gonna be a day when you're standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. The walls of the Hall of Fame. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers, Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. 'Cause you burn with the brightest flame. And the world's gonna know your name. You'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
This is a drill on channel 4. This is a drill. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Fighter McGillicuddy. I'm lost and disoriented, low on air. I'm on the first floor. Can't find my way out. I'm gonna put my pass alarm on.
I know the feeling of finding yourself stuck out on the ledge, and there ain't no healing from cutting yourself at the jagged edge. I'm telling you that it's never that bad. I'm taking the summer has been waiting.
pretty long, Peter. It was good, though. 1 minute per week. 1 minute per week, plus a little bit. All right, so now we're at the portion of our ceremony we're going to give out the citations and certificates. So each recruit will come up and receive from their chief a certificate of graduation, as well as they'll be getting certificates from, I believe, the State Senate and State House of Representatives while they're up here. We'll be calling them up one at a time. If your firefighter is coming up, please feel free to come up and take pictures. All right, you can roam around the room. And let's get going. Chief Nardelli. First recruit, first firefighter to come up is from Brockton. Number 1 in our hearts, Sergio Gonzalez. Next up, Brockton firefighter, Jordan Chartier. Next up is Brockton firefighter Joshua French. Next up, Brockton firefighter Jack Mahoney. Next up, Brockton firefighter Samuel Hendrigan. Next up, Brockton firefighter Timothy Nuttall. Did I skip one? Next up, Brockton firefighter Jelson Cardoso. Sorry, Jelson. I'm going to blame this morning's incident. Who's next? Next up, Brockton firefighter Tyrese Stroud. Next up, Brockton firefighter John McLaughlin. That's it for you, Chief. Chief Lund? Westwood Fire Chief? Next up will be Westwood firefighter Declan Hills. Next up is Westwood firefighter Scott Tambasio. Chief Carroll, Stoughton Fire Chief. Next up will be Stoughton firefighter Kian O'Mani. Chief Bacon of Fall River. Next up is Fall River firefighter Chris Ouellette. All right, now we'll move right into the presentation of the badges, the pinnings. First, I'd like to invite up Chief Nardelli. First to be pinned will be Brockton firefighter Sergio Gonzalez. He will be pinned by his mother, Stacy Collins, and father, Sergio Gonzalez Sr. Oh, there they are. Next to be pinned will be Brockton firefighter Jordan Chartier. He'll be pinned by his father, Mark Chartier. Next to be pinned will be Brockton firefighter Joshua French. He will be pinned by his fiancée, Melise Goncalves, mother, Maria French, and son, Cairo French. Next up is Brockton firefighter Jack Mahoney. He'll be pinned by his mother, Carolyn Mahoney, and brother, Brockton firefighter Patrick Mahoney. Next to be pinned is Brockton firefighter Gelson Cardoso. He'll be pinned by his girlfriend, Tasia Ribeiro, mother, Maria Cardoso, and father, Felipe Cardoso. Next up is Brockton firefighter Samuel Hendrigan. He'll be pinned by his mother, Joanne Hendrigan, and his father, me. That was tough. He took a beating, I can tell you that. Next up is Brockton firefighter Timothy Nuttall. He'll be pinned by fiancee Anna Norman, mother Laura Nuttall, father Abington Fire Chief John Nuttall, retired. Next up, Brockton firefighter Tyrese Stroud. He'll be pinned by his mother, Laura Vitale. Next up is Brockton firefighter John McLaughlin. He'll be pinned by his father, Matt McLaughlin, and mother, Mary McLaughlin. To call up the Westwood Fire Chief, Chief Lund. Next up will be Westwood firefighter Declan Hiltz. He'll be pinned by his cousin, Austin McGonigal, father Blaine Hiltz, and mother Lynn Hiltz. Next up is Westwood firefighter Scott Tambasio. He'll be pinned by his mother, Stacy Greenlinger, and father John Tambasio. I'd like to invite up Stoughton Fire Chief, Chief Carroll. Next up will be Stoughton firefighter Kian O'Mani. He'll be pinned by his wife, Hannah O'Mani, mother, Rose O'Mani, and father, Daniel O'Mani. I'd like to invite up the Fall River Chief, Chief Bacon. Next to be pinned will be Fall River firefighter Chris Ouellette. He'll be pinned by his father, Paul Ouellette. There's always one. It's all right. It happens. I should have put money on that. I did too. Now we'll present the class awards. There are 2 awards we'll be giving away, one for academic excellence and one for excellence in practical application. So they get tested every Friday, and then they have a final exam, which is pretty intense. It's a long exam. And going into that final exam, which is 50% of their grade, there was probably about 6 or 7 recruits that could have taken this. But one recruit did stand out in the end, Chief Nardelli. The recruit that is getting the award for academic excellence is firefighter Samuel Hendrigan. Must be genetics. The second award is for practical application. We test them in 30 different skills throughout the entire drill school. And this one recruit who, actually there were about 4 recruits that right through the last couple of events were right there. But the last man standing for the Practical Application Award was firefighter Timothy Nuttall. It's tradition that the class presents a gift to the staff that will be hanging in our classroom or in the news station. To present this gift, we have firefighter Timothy Nuttall. He's going to speak. Firefighters Samuel Hendrigan and firefighter Jelson Cardoso are going to help him out. Staff, come on up.
Good afternoon, everybody. As Deputy mentioned, my name is Timothy Nuttall, and for the past 13 weeks, my name has been number 10. The Brockton Fire Drill School has a rich tradition of the graduating class gifting a plaque to the training staff to memorialize our time in the program and to recognize the instructors for their hard work and dedication. While we as a class are proud to present this piece to the instructors, we also have a few thank yous we have to offer out for those who have helped us along the way. First to Chief Nardelli for giving us the opportunity to pursue this calling and to be part of this department. To the men and women of Local 144 who adjusted their days to help us train in the freezing rain, in the pouring rain, the pouring cold, however you want to say it, and many other challenging conditions, never complaining and always offering wisdom and guidance. To the people of this city for entrusting us with this responsibility. And finally, but most important, to the friends and family of each and every recruit present here today. It was you, the friends and family, who modified schedules, cared for sick children, packed your recruits' lunches every day, and helped us study for exams. It did not go unappreciated. It did not go unnoticed. And without your help, none of us would have succeeded in becoming firefighters. As you heard earlier from Deputy Hendrigan, this class began in a very unique way, a very somber way. On January 6th, 2025, Captain Stephen Montero was laid to rest following a line of duty death. That was the first day that we took our first steps to becoming firefighters. As a class, we attended his funeral. We stood at attention at the Pine Hill Cemetery, and we listened to the Brockton Fire Pipes and Drums play a lament to their fallen brother. And we as a class learned collectively that we were entering into an organization that was bigger than any one individual. Captain Montero was one of our instructors. And though we never got to learn from him in person, he still imparted that lesson on every one of us. Because of that, and because of his contributions to the Brockton Fire Department, we are proud to dedicate this plaque in his memory. This plaque will be the first to be hung at the new fire station on Warren Avenue, where Captain Montero will continue to watch over future generations of the Brockton Fire Department. Now, as mentioned, this plaque is not only a memorial, it is also a token of appreciation to the training staff for their dedication to us, the class of 2025-01. To Deputy Hendrigan, Captain Doughton, Firefighter Reardon, Firefighter Anderson, and Firefighter Uzo, your dedication is inspiring. Your work ethic and your drive to see us succeed is humbling. The skills you have imparted upon us have made us better men, and they will help countless others that we encounter throughout our career. We thank you very much, and we will not let you down. We hope you enjoyed the plaque.
Thank you, gentlemen. I'd like to invite one of the new firefighters up. He's going to recite the fireman's prayer. Firefighter Jordan Chartier.
The Fireman's Prayer. When I am called to duty, God, wherever flames may rage, give me strength to save a life, whatever be its age. Help me embrace a little child before it is too late, or save an older person from the horror of that fate. Enable me to be alert, to hear the wicked shout, and quickly and efficiently to put the fire out. I want to fill my calling and give the best in me to guard my every neighbor and protect his property. And if according to my fate I am to lose my life, please bless with your protecting hand my children and my wife.
Thank you, Jordan. I'd like to invite up one of our fire department chaplains, Reverend Ortez Vandros. He's going to do the closing prayer.
Shall we bow our heads? May the Lord bless thee and keep thee. May the Lord make his face shine upon thee and be gracious unto thee. The Lord lift up the light of his countenance upon thee and give thee peace. In the name of the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Amen.
Thank you, Reverend. Chief, with your permission, I'd like to dismiss the class. Class 2025-01, 10. Dismissed.